Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to my channel, and I am so glad that you are hanging out with me today. So in this video, I'm going to be doing an Ollie's discount store haul. I'm going to jump right on into it. I'm not going to dilly-dally. So if you're just stopping by, this is your first time and you're interested in these kind of stores, or if you don't have a store like Ollie's and you're just supporting my channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And definitely if you're new and you've never hit the subscribe bell, go ahead and do it. I would love to have you join the chaos. And you know, it helps my channel. So with that said, with everybody else, you're my besties, and I'm going to jump right on into this haul. The first item that I want to show you is this little bag. Guys, I love these shopping bags. I really do. I need to be buying about 2 of them every trip I go, because I never ever remember to have it when I'm shopping at every store that I go into. But I do pick these up at certain ones because they're just doggone cute. Now this one just kind of sets the tone for what spring going into summer, maybe even into Halloween fall, because it's bright orange. I'm loving the bright orange for some reason right now. And it just has this bargains to trout about. And it's got the little Ollie's man here with the fishing rod. And then you flip it around to the back of it. So it's a double-sided one. And it's got Ollie's Good Stuff Cheap. And it says plain cheap. And it's got a little cheesy plain right there. I think that's how I roll. I like cheesy stuff. And this just was so funny to me. But it's got toys, food, furniture, home goods, patio, sporting goods, books, auto, home improvement, electronics, hardware, flooring, going on and on and on. I love Ollie's. I hope you have an Ollie's near you in your town. And if you don't, guys, I really hate that for you. And I appreciate you checking out this channel anyway and supporting me. And I paid 99 cents for this bag. And I will probably be using it probably for a backdrop. And I may, like I said, purchase a second one to keep in my car to put my goodies in. I don't know. But I thought this was pretty interesting for 99 cents. And yeah, so I normally do an Ollie's haul when I have a coupon, but I didn't have a coupon this time. I was actually shopping around trying to find certain items that I'm running out of. And Ollie's has always been a place that I found pretty good, pretty much all these things. One of the ones like is my Pantene shampoo, the ones that's like the 32 ounce with the pump. They are completely out of it. I guess they finally did its run, because I've been getting my Pantene shampoo and conditioner for color treated hair probably for 7-8 years at Ollie's. They don't have any of them, and I've been to about 4 of them. 4 Ollie's in my general area. You know, I had to drive out for a few of them, but they didn't have it either. So I guess they just, you know, Pantene's sold out in their areas or not. But in my many various trips to Ollie's, I found some goodies. And like I said, I do have my receipt, and I did spend a total of 30 bucks on this haul. And I got some great things that are kind of like on my wish list that I wasn't really expecting to find, and at the best prices. So I'm going to jump right on into it. I wanted to just let you guys know, again, Ollie's has got everything under the sun. It's one of those places that's like a big hodgepodge of bargains galore. And yes, I'm going to start off with food. And I'm going to start off with this right here. It's the Giorgio Chunky Portobello mushrooms, okay? Not everybody is a mushroom lover. Even I don't like mushrooms to an extent, but I had not seen, they had the sliced mushrooms, but then they had these portobello ones. And I thought, my goodness, I really would like to have this over a hamburger steak, or, you know, maybe in a salad. I don't really quite know what I'm going to do with it, but they were 99 cents. Again, I don't know if that's the best deal on earth for this. I hadn't seen them. I just wanted them. It does say non-GMO, verified, and it's a product made in the America. And I had never seen the chunky portobellos. And it's also got that pop top can top. I love that. You know, all the ingredients on here. And it does go out on July 11th of 2026. Oh my gosh, that's a good shelf life on there. I probably should have picked up more than one, but because I don't know how it tastes, I only got one. Now, another thing that I was running out of, and guys, I am just blown away. This is the the crushed red pepper flakes, right? Pretty good size bottle, 3 to 3/4 ounces bottle. You used to get these kind of things like at the Dollar Tree, 2 for $1. At certain places you can get it for 99 cents. They're just going up and up and up. And even at Ollie's, they were not the best price. This was $1.49. No coupon, no discount. This was me paying $1.49. And Am I mad about it? No, it's a little bit bigger than what I normally get. And I use this stuff, guys. I love me some crushed red pepper flakes. I put it on everything. It just spices up the food. I love it on top of pizza toppings. Oh yeah, it's a thing. So I didn't mind paying $1.49 for it. And I don't know if here's the expiration date. And I know not everybody cares about the expiration date or the best by. I guess I should start saying the best by date, because you know you could use stuff past it. So yeah, that was a best by date too. So this one's a best by date for September the 8th of 2026. So both of these have a good shelf life, and I'm pretty, you know, happy about that. Now, I did kind of walk around thinking, did I want to pick these up? Because I do normally get these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. But the reason why I got it is because it said organic. And this is the Pacific Foods. I think, I don't know if this is the one that I get from the Dollar Tree. I don't think it's that name. But I do get these at the Dollar Tree. But they are more, and they're not organic. So when I saw these, and I only picked up 2, and I wanted to do this video because I'm going to go back. But the only problem is I know these go out pretty soon. And these are shelf ones, of course, you can keep in your pantry. It says best if used by. Why do they always have the tag over the best by date at these bargain places? So I'm going to lift this up for a second and see. It says best by August 2024, August 19th of 2024. Guys, I paid 99 cents for each one of these, which I think is awesome. I have been getting into more almond milk because of several different reasons. I did get the unsweetened because I'm, you know, trying to watch my sugars. I pretty much eliminated most of the excess sugars like the candies, cookies, pies, chocolates, which yes, I'm bummed about it, but I also have to eliminate it from the milk because milk has a lot of sugar. So I got the unsweetened original plant-based beverage, organic almond, USDA organic non-GMO verified almond milk, and that you can keep in your pantry. And I guess this one didn't say organic for these portobello mushrooms, but it's got that little non-GMO thing, which is awesome. But it's dairy-free, carrion-free, and a good source of vitamin D, which I need that. And yes, it's got gluten-free. It's vegan if you're into vegan, low fat, which I like to have fats right now, and organic. You can use it in smoothies, which is what I'm getting it for. Also, I've used it for certain recipes that I'm making now. You can use it in baking, and you can even use it on cereal if you have, you know, certain cereals that you like to use it for. 99 cents. If it's good, I'm going to open up one because I'm going to be doing some recipes, probably a smoothie or something. If I like it, I'm probably going to go back and get maybe 2 more. You know, I just didn't want to pick up too many and it not be something I like. Okay, a couple of other wonderful wish list finds that I found, because even though I'm knocking off the real sugar, which probably isn't any worse than the artificial sugars, I still know I'm eventually going to want a chocolate chip cookie. I'm eventually going to want a fudge brownie. I'm eventually going to want just a pure chocolate. I don't know. I'm already thinking about it in my head. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked this up and I forgot to I don't remember the exact price, but I'm going to guesstimate and then I'll put it up here in the top if I'm wrong. But I did look it up, and this is the Lilies, okay? And I know you can't see it there. You can see it on the back here, Lilies. And if anybody knows anything about sugar-free stuff, this is the no sugar added chocolate chips. Now, this is the dark chocolate, which I happen to like dark chocolate more so than the milk chocolate when I start to do the low-carb keto kind of thing. Way of eating, because the dark chocolate just seems to be it just brings out a better taste bud. But when I'm eating a lot of sugars and eating a lot of junk, I prefer the milk chocolate, go figure. But when I saw this, now this is a huge bag. It may not look like it on camera, but this is a 24-ounce bag of dark chocolate baking chips. It's 55% cocoa and stevia sweetened. And guys, I know people have a love-hate relationships with stevia. I've heard great things about it. I like stevia. I use stevia. I'm not going to go away from stevia. That's my main when I do the low sugar stuff or zero sugar artificial flavorings. I'm kind of staying away from a lot of the other ones, but I'm also trying not to eat this as well for a while. But like I said, eventually I'm going to want something sweet, and I may, you know, I might deserve it. I might be really doing great for 6, 7, 8 months. I might want to have a chocolate chip cookie. I mean, maybe not that long, because I'm probably going to be figuring out some recipes really soon with this. But my whole point is that I looked this up, and I'm almost sure it was 18 bucks. but something's making me second guess this. It might not have been 18 bucks. It might have been like $14. But anyway, it was over 10 bucks. For this bag of Lily's chocolates, the sugar-free, the no sugar added baking chips. I looked it up on Google. I didn't pick a particular store, but I do remember it was well over $10. And look what the price is here. $4.99, which, guys, I have bought a burger at a fast food restaurant for that. So I do not feel bad about it. It does go till July of 2024, which is coming right on up, but that is a Best By date, and you can freeze these. But guys, I will be using these probably a lot. This is a big bag. It could last me, you know, well into the end of the year. And yeah, I will hold on to them, and I'll keep them probably in the refrigerator. These Lily's baking chips, dark chocolate, this huge bag for $4.99. I'm going to get me to baking me some chocolate chip cookies here in a bit. And speaking about sweets, and this was something that I kind of hem-hawed around on as well. Guys, I did pick up this Hershey's Special Dark Zero Sugar candy because of this reason right here alone. Aspartame free. So I really do enjoy Coke Zero, and it's full, it's aspartame all day long. So I have been weaning myself off of it, and I'm pretty much completely off of Coke Zero. I only have a Coke Zero like every once in a blue moon when I just, you know, want one. But before, I was having a lot of Coke Zero in one day, and the aspartame was probably not my friend. And then I noticed that a lot of the other sugar-free things and things you get, and I'm like I said, I'm really trying to get away from artificial sugars at period. But again, I have to do what I can do. And for health-wise and weight-wise, I'm trying to go the artificial route. And eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to just get off of that. Because I know there's millions of recipes out there that you can make, and even sweeter stuff that don't always consider the artificial sweeteners as well. But anyhow, this one is aspartame free, which I thought was pretty interesting. I'm actually going to open one up, and I'm going to try it here on camera. Why? Because I have been sugar-free, have had hardly any kind of artificial candies or nothing like that. And I'm going to try it here on camera, and I'm going to tell you if I should have bought all the bags. It was $2.29, but these candies are always full, always expensive. Now, it does have maltitol. I want to see what else it has. It has chocolate, cocoa butter, alkali, polydextrose, milk fat, lecithin for soy, vanillin, and that's it. Okay, so it's not horrible. Now, it is a Hershey's Company product, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and you can have 4 pieces for 1 serving, but I'm not going to have but 1. I'm just going to have 1 because I want to see if it's, and I should have probably used my scissors for that, but I want to see on camera if this was worth it. Now, when was the expiration date? Because I have to be, when I go to Ollie's, I have to be careful to get the Best By date, and this is good till August 2024, which is, you know, not too far away. I mean, we're in April right now. Yeah, so who knows what this is. So it comes in little individual packages, which is awesome. So if I just wanted to have one, you know, for a late night snack, that would be awesome. And I can kind of tell right off the bat, it's, you know, getting towards probably the Best By date because it's a little bit, you know, kind of whatever that is when it flakes up like that, which I have no problem with that. I can eat candy all day long. And yeah, it's just one little block. Oh, it smells just like a Hershey's piece of candy. Okay, so let me take this bite of this. Aspartame free. It's been a hot minute since I've had stuff like this. It smells so good, my mouth is starting to drool. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Right off the bat, I can taste that it's not real chocolate. Not the kind I like. Not the kind that my body wants. Very waxy, which is usually that dark chocolate kind of film. It's doable. It's dark chocolate. It's a kind of like a bitter taste to it because my body's still used to. I've been off like real sugars for probably about, well, since the 1st of April. It's not been that long. I don't know what day I'm going to put this video out. But when it does go out, you'll know it's been whatever time frame. And so I haven't had any real like extra sugars like milkshakes, candy bars, cookies, pies, donuts, none of that since April 1st. And I'm trying to keep it like that for a while. It started out for me just to see if my skin condition where my psoriasis was breaking out, if that would help it. And also for my weight issue needs to be taken care of because I don't want to get any bigger, and I don't, I need to get healthier. So I'm glad that I bought these, but I know that these are just going to be a treat for every now and then. I'll probably put them in a candy dish and let them sit there. And then when I'm fiending for some candy and I just, can't get out of my brain, I might, go for that. But I'm still probably going to rely on, good things like this. I'm just saying. Not terrible. It's but it's also probably because I still have that, other sugar in my body, and it's saying, hey, that ain't what you've been eating, and you're trying to trick me, and the flavor's a little off. But once you get, and guys, anybody who's ever cut out sugar or cut out lower carbs, when you start to introduce yourself back into sugar again, it tastes weird. Like I used to be highly addicted, and I know this is going to be a chatty video. I might as well go ahead and put that in the thumbnail somewhere before someone says, you talk too much. I used to be a very addicted person to Coca-Cola, like straight up Coca-Cola, not the Coke Zero. And if you would have told me, and I say this all the time, that I would be drinking any kind of diet stuff or getting, artificial flavor stuff, I'd be like, no, that's not good for you, blah, blah, blah. But I had to literally get off of Coke because it was not helping me at all. And I was really addicted to it. But what happened was I drank a lot of water and got off of it. And then I just started gradually drinking the Coke Zero and got addicted to that. And I was drinking way too much of the Coke Zero. So now I limit myself to maybe one Coke Zero a week. And that's like, maybe on a special occasion or with a dinner or something, or, if I just need the carbonation or whatever. But I'm really trying to get completely off of it. And that's my goal. Hopefully by, the next month or two. I mean, I'm not going to put a date on it because I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how much longer I'm not going to be able to have sugar. I mean, right now, I would love to go have a peanut butter milkshake from, a restaurant right now. But I'm going to have to try to figure out how to make my own at home. And it probably will taste better and be better for me. But anyway, I digress. So yes, that's the food section at Ollie's. I have a love-hate relationship with the food things at Ollie's because for number one, it's usually getting closer to the expiration date or the best by date. So always look at dates anywhere you go anyway, because I have gotten some spoiled food before and got a rude awakening. That's why I always stress, look at your best by dates. Or you don't never know if things are going to be bad until you get them right. But I always check the expiration dates. I always check the price because sometimes Ollie's does not have the best deals on these prices. They had tons of candy, real sugar candy, the name brand candies for ridiculous prices. I'm like, I thought, I can get that cheaper at Walmart or at Kroger or Publix or whatever grocery store you go to. But anyway, check out their sections, look through it. They get a new variety and things in weekly, as far as I know. I don't go to Ollie's every single week like I used to go. Many years ago. I usually go, like I said, when I have a coupon or when I'm looking for something specific, like the Pantene, and, I didn't find it in any of these stores, these shopping trips to Ollie's this time, but that's okay. They had all these other good deals, and everything I got, I'm very happy with, and we're going to move right along. Now, I did get this little thing of pure petroleum jelly. It's just a Lucky brand. It was $1.29. I am completely out of my Vaseline. And normally I do buy the name brand one. It just went off my head, like the cocoa butter one. The small little bottle, a small little thing of Vaseline was like $4. And then the bigger one was like $6 at Walmart recently. And I was like, and I don't use it all the time. Can't even tell you what I use it for when I do need it, but I do need to have some on hand. I just felt like I needed to, but the jar that I had before, which was actually, truthfully, was something my son bought, and it smelled so nice. It was cocoa butter, and I'm sure it was the name brand one, Vaseline name brand. And I don't know what he paid for it, but I think he forgot about it and he moved off or something. And I saw it, and it was a massive jar. That Vaseline jar at Walmart was probably about $10, but I just didn't want to pay that. And it lasted, that cocoa butter one lasted me for ever and ever and ever. I can't even tell you how long I had it, but I needed some of this, and I saw it for $1.29. I can't even get this size. And what size? This is a 6 ounce. I think the one at the Dollar Tree was like a 3 ounce. And I was like, I don't want to pay $1.25 for that. Let me find a bigger one. So I picked up this randomly because I thought I needed it. Okay, now this right here, I'm hoping this is going to be something that I like. Now I have a window in my kitchen. It's just a door with it's my back door, but it has a window made into the door where the blinds are inside the window frame. And I have a valance up, and the last valance that I bought is up right now in my kitchen. And guys, valances for curtains are not cheap, and you never know if you're going to find one that you're going to like. Now, I looked these up online at different places, and I saw them for like the cheapest one I could find was like $6 and some change, and they were not pretty. They were not designs. They were very plain, nothing spectacular about them. And I thought, oh my goodness. Now they had two different ones, and this is the Ellington, and it says top treatment window cover, and it's a one-line valance, 52 inches by 17 inches. Guys, it was $3.99. I've never seen them that cheap. And the other design, I'm beating myself up even as I'm thinking about it, because if this looks halfway decent, I wish I would have got the other one. Now, it was like a cream color with like some blocks in it, like black blocks, but they looked pretty neat. It was like retro, but my mom said she preferred this one over here, so I went ahead and got one. And I got one because I wanted to see if it was even going to work, because sometimes I'll buy several things thinking, oh, it's going to be fantastic, and it looks horrible. The one I have now is a scallop, and I love that one. This one's going to be a straight one, so I got to figure out what it is. But I do love the colors of it. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's like a sage green. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get a color here. Let's see. A sagey kind of green with this print in it. I think it's going to be pretty nice. Ellington, $3.99. We're going to try it out. I'll try to do a picture of it. I don't know if it'll get in this video, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, put it up right away. But yes, I think this is going to be okay for $3.99. They didn't have a good variety, a lot of variety, only those two designs. And they only had like 3 of this one, and that other one like 2 or 3 of that one. So I picked it up just to see if it's going to work. Okay, guys, wrapping it up, I did go through the book section. Now, I am a avid reader. I have read my whole life. I think I read so many books before I was 12 years old that probably were made for adult people. I've always been interested in reading and knowledge, and I'm a speed reader. I read through things really, really fast, and I will read books and series. Now, some people say, well, I don't like the series books because, whatever reason, I don't even know what they say. They like standalone books. Well, give me a good series and make it, and if it's a series that's super, super long and all the characters interact with people like a big family, that is me all day long. But I had to kind of step back. My life is crazy. I hardly ever get to read anymore, and not novels. And I've got a whole book. Matter of fact, I want to make a whole library of the books that I do have. And I don't have, I can't pick one subject that I have in my books. I mean, I have everything. You name it, I probably have a book on it. I mean, everything, all kinds, romance. I have self-help. I have cooking books. I have fantasy. I have automotive, gardening. I have tons of it because I love knowledge. I think I might have said this before in some video or another. One of my favorite memories and one of my best known memories of growing up as a child was my mother taking me for the first time, and I don't even know, I couldn't have been 6 or 7 years old, I don't even know, to a library, and realized that I could get books for free, and I could get any book that I wanted. And it's, at that time, my mom would cut it off about 10 books, because I would get 10 books at a time and go through them and read them of all different subjects. So it started something with me way back when I was young. And I truthfully wanted to grow up and be a librarian until I saw how long you had to go to school to be a librarian. And it was just going to be a lot of work. So I kind of got away from that. But if you're a librarian, comment and shout out and let me know, because kudos to you. And I think it's awesome. I love the library. Even to this day, I still love the library. I hope that that is one institution that never gets taken away, because I know if it affected me the way it did me, I know it has affected many, many people that have, experienced the library for whatever reason they went there before or not. With all that said, I went to the book section at Ollie's. And one thing about Ollie's discount store, they have a wonderful section right when you usually walk in the door of all kinds of books with all kinds of backgrounds. And we're going to start off with cooking. And the only reason why I'm talking about books because I have kind of toned it down from buying books because I don't have time to read them. They'll just sit somewhere and then I get really aggravated because I want to read it and I don't have time. Or if I start reading, I'll fall asleep, well, whatever. Comment too and tell me, do you start to read a book and you fall asleep while you're reading it? Oh, that's the worst. But I had purchased, or actually picked up or checked out at the library this exact book before. Many times I would check it out and I would try to write down or photocopies, take pictures of certain recipes. And when I saw this book, I said, when I used to be on the low kind of keto diet, which was never 100% keto, it was more like low carb, I remembered this author. And this is what she looked like when she was a heavier size, and this is what she looks like as of date, or I guess, or whenever this book was put out. And yes, this kind of diet could really drastically change your inches. I know for positive of that. So when I saw this and I saw it for $3.99, I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy it because I know that I had some great recipes in here. And I mean, they give you pictures. They give you all kinds of things. They give you the tallies of stuff. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to dive into this little cookbook and I'm going to try to find some recipes and I'm going to bring it to you guys. I'm going to kind of come up with some, deal things that you want to do. Oh, this even sounds good. English muffin mates. I must be getting hungry. Popcorn. Oh yeah, I saw this one. That's one of the reasons I bought it. I remember that before. Movie popcorn, but it's not popcorn. It's actually, what is it? I'm going to tell you what it is. It's cauliflower. I do remember this. Now, I never did make this, but I always wanted to. So I might be making, guys, some cauliflower popcorn. Who knows? But I picked that up for $3.99. And then right next to it, because it also was $3.99, because I don't really, I go to the library, guys. It's free. So for me to pay for a book, I really have to have an interest in it. I have a couple of Dollar Tree keto recipes, but they're very, very thin that I paid $1.25. So I don't feel bad about paying $3.99 for a book that I know, even if I use it 2 or 3 times and get some good recipes, it's going to be worth it. This one I kind of liked a lot too because of the visuals. They're just nice. This is the chocolate pudding. They have... let's see what we got here. I'm trying to get something here that might be a little bit, let's see. Zucchini lasagna. I really thought this was great. It says more than 80 recipes bursting with modern vegetables and protein-packed ideas. It could be vegan, whatever. It's by Sandra and Micro Stumpning. I don't know if that's his. And this one, by the way, if I didn't tell you here, if you didn't catch it, whoops, is Stephanie Laska. I don't know why I'm going to call her Lanko. I always do Laska. And yeah, you might want to check these out if you're looking for, some different things for different days. I just need to get some variety because I want to have a variety. When I'm trying to do a journey, I need to have, a variety. Okay. All right. Last but not least, guys, I found another Harry Potter wow item. And it was $7.99. And this is what it looks like. And I'm going to open it up here. It has another book. And it has these little, it's a feast and festivities. And it's like a little scrapbook. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, yes, this is coming home with me. It's going right into my cart. And we're going to open it up. I'm trying to find out if I have to cut it. But we are going to open this bad boy up because I want to see the book. I've been dying to do this video so I can open it up. And check out this book because I have several Harry Potter cookbooks that have been gifted to me over the years from different people. When you do those little exchanges around the holiday, everybody says, what do you like? And I'm like, I like Harry Potter, and everybody buys me a cookbook from Harry Potter, which is fine because I like them too. But this was just wonderful. This whole set, which I was saying, it's an entertaining book with 40 charade cards, parties, scrapbooks, washi tape, 30 feet. So we're going to start with that. And I'm going to start with that book and then we'll do the last one. So here's the first part of it with the little washi tape. And these are the charade cards. And let's look at this little book. And it's gorgeous. They know that I love this purple. This is my favorite color, purple. It's almost like an eggplant kind of purple. It's deep, royal looking. I mean, I love this, man. Hogwarts, the 4 houses. And this is like a little scrapbook. And oh, it even comes, I didn't even know I had this. It has little stickers in here. It looks like it's several sets. And guys, I know not everybody is into Harry Potter. I'm going to stop saying that one day. But if you are into it, you need to check out Ollie's. I mean, Wow, they have so many discount stuff on expensive Harry Potter stuff that you're not going to find nowhere else. It's got the Hogwarts Castle here on the back. I just think it's nice. It's a very well made. And yeah, it's just a little regular scrapbook. You're going to go in here and, you know, put little things in here. And I cannot wait. This will be something that I'll dive into. And then I'm not going to open these up, but I'll just kind of show you. They're like little cards probably for that. And that's the little keys there. Wow, I'm just blown away. So let's look at the book, and I'm going to wrap up this Ollie's haul. Yeah, if you have one, you need to run, don't walk to them and check them out because they have different things at different times because it's new every week. Okay, right off the bat, it says Harry Potter's Feast and Festivities, an official book of magical celebrations, crafts, and party foods inspired by the wizarding world. Right up my alley. Look at that right there. Now, I know I always talk about cutting out sweets and things like that, but man, I can tell you I've had my fair share over the years. I have had many Harry Potter themed birthday, Halloween, Christmas, just because I wanted to have a party. And I've had plenty of these little treats that I made from the recipes from the books. And I will probably be doing that again one day. I might have to figure out how to do it in a sugar-free kind of aspect. But yeah, there you go. There's some more of those flying keys. If you don't know what those are, you got to check out the videos. It's got the contents. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving this book. It has crafts in here too, I believe. Yeah, it shows you how to do different crafts. And let me get to the little food section. I'm so ecstatic. Here's a sausage roll. Oh my gosh, there's a sausage roll. I want to look at it while I'm talking to you. There's pumpkins. I'm going to show you guys. I know you're like, I want to see. If you're like me, I was trying to get to the more of the food things, but it looks like a lot of this is crafts. But here's one here. These are the happy birthday, which I love. This little gift that when Harry got his first birthday, it's Hagrid's happy birthday cupcakes. Oh, I just love this kind of thing. Guys, this is one of the best things I think I've had, you know, this month in April. I love, love, love anything that is this big. And this is heavy, guys. This is a heavy, heavy book. It's by Jennifer Carroll. If I didn't say that, it's a Wizarding World logo on it. Very, very nice. The official Harry Potter Feast and Festivities. Yes, and the Hogwarts little scrapbooking thing here. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is me all day long. And with that said, guys, that is it. That was the end of the Ollie's discount store haul. And I think I'm going to be heading back there again because I am starting to purchase for Christmas. And I do want to get my grandson some, you know, books for, you know, his age. He's growing on up. He'll be 3 coming very soon. And Ollie's has a wonderful selection of kids' books as well. And they have these sets and so much more for babies and toddlers and all the way up to, you know, grown people like me. So guys, like, share, comment. Thank you for hanging out with me and expressing my love for Harry Potter and all the things that I got here. I'm ecstatic about Ollie's. I hope you can go get some good deals there if you have one. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.